I'm going to give some people hypertension today. I'm laughing at myself. So I don't know if I should call this shortcut fisherman soup, because this is already blended cocoa yam, already cooking on its own. Why I start processing the other things, and now I'm adding the oil. So I'm just going to add oil to it, and we're just going to let it cook. We'll stir together, we'll cook, and then later we'll see the wonders. If it does not turn out well, you will not see this video online. So if you see it online, know that it turned out well. Shrimp, I managed to put shrimp because of Nigerian people. Sorry people, I really don't like shrimp, so don't come for me. I'm doing this soup for my husband. Yes, he likes most of these things, and I may basically make this soup. I hope I will not select things out like a child. That same children that we beat them, telling them that they should not select their food. But I have a fear for shrimp and prawn. I did not even buy prawn, so please, it's going to be is it a prawnless fisherman soup? But basically everything, periwinkle. This is oyster. I think they call it ngbe. Now I'm not. This is not my tribe, but whatever you hear is the name. This is a ngolo. This is snail, what we call egile in my side. So these are the things I'm blending together. I'm also going to blend it with crayfish, although I've not added it. So we have the oziza seed, we have oziza leaf already put aside, the onions, the red and yellow ikpoho pepper, local pepper, I call it local pepper. So this is croaker fish, this is crab. Another thing I hate, Nigerians, I hate it, but sorry, we go cook with this one. So I think that the lack of prawn should make up for, this one should make up for the lack of prawn. At least I tried. I really am not a seafood person, that's just the truth. It's not, maybe because there was a time I had it during COVID era, and I had a breakout on my skin. Although my doctor said it was a bad one, but other people did not have that breakout, but I had a breakout. So one way or the other, it gave me a scare for most seafood. I'm very seafood selective. So you cannot see why not Kukuma bring octopus near me, not bring shark near me, not bring squid, whether you call it calamari or a calamari, not bring her and come near me. Thank you. So we have croaker, we have crab, we have what do they call this now? I've forgotten the English name, but in my tribe it's called meluza. Or that's how we started learning it. That's meluza. So that's it. The house is noisy because we are trying to now you can see I put everything I showed you, all the blendables. So we want to blend them now. I'm going to use some of this to marinate this. I'm just dropping it now, then I'll come back and then mix them together. I'm also adding it to my shrimp. Okay, then
Any reason why
to make it sweeter, you understand, like to season the fish. Sometimes you make this fish, they are very bland, just like when I did, you understand. So the outside can be sweet, but the inside you get. The best way to really marinate is when you marinate overnight, but at least this may go, you understand, at least to an extent, to do good justice to the people in the fish kingdom. You see, the soup itself that will not go and later visit the new in-laws and marry them is ready, but let's just leave it on low heat. Let's reduce the heat. Some seasonings here. Also go and do the other one. Also do this one, the shrimp. So we start by mixing up the shrimp. And if the prawn was here, we also do the same, but no prawn. Prawn is one senseless thing. I think not the sweet one. And I like when I saw I just feel like whether, and the one that is most annoying is the one when I was saying not they don't, me not done. And when they don't, now the one will be like rubber, now they feel even manage. The one way done well. I'm the one way we say go be like say I still dey chop person flesh. No, I don't eat flesh. I don't like it. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like it in any way. So please, if you want to do prawn for me, I beg, later I'm done. Even if I go to a Chinese man's restaurant, I'm going to tell them, and I do. Whenever I'm buying food from them, I tell them, please, whatever you're giving me, if it's meat, I need mine properly cooked. I'm Nigerian. I always introduce my great country. I'm Nigerian. We dey shop waiting done. Yes, so we dey represent. After they will tell you, say if you do well, your own go done well. Go done. Go better for you. But say you can't do anyhow. Now come put stone join your matter. So we are starting by putting the snail. So if you can see the color is a bit changed, that's because I rinsed the blender that I use in blending the pepper solution into it to also add its spice or its flavor to the other things. Okay, so now we are adding crab. Did I not call you my friend? Are you my friend? Are you going to be my friend today? Okay. We're putting our onions. Okay. Onions. So we are adding this powdered seasoning, and most of the time, to be safe and also to at least those of us that are still doing seasoning, once you use your seasoning, there is an amount you will use. There is no need for salt again. There is no need for salt. There is no need for another Maggi. You understand? So, but as you keep cooking, you decide which way or what you prefer in your taste bud. Do you understand? So, but basically, this may be everything salt, everything Maggi, everything that I will put until probably when we are close to the end. And don't forget, crayfish, whether big crayfish, whether small crayfish, it is usually salty in nature. So whatever you do, reduce your salt intake. Alright. I'm adding is stock fish. I soaked it with hot water, and I'm adding it. It's already boiling, as you can see. It's boiling. We left it to boil for about 5 to 10. And it's time to put our pepper mix, pepper sauce. So we are pouring in our pepper. So we take some water, and so if you don't do this method at home, sorry, I did one. We stir gently, and then we start put the umbe. My chest is shaking as I'm saying umbe. And we also put the ngolo. Just stir. Yeah, so now we're going to pour in our thickener, cocoyam thickener. Thank you, my cameraman. He's bringing out my talking talent more. So we are putting in our thickener now. You can see, and another thing, you're finding that despite the things that have entered, it's a bit easier for me to stir because I'm using a very wide pot. If I was not using a wide pot, that's actually where the crisis, the Fisherman crisis will happen. So, and it's a soup that does not take long. Most of the items, they are very easy and quick to cook. So we just let it also boil for about 5 minutes. Then we'll start putting the remaining babies. Now it's boiling already. And again, at this point, you can still be turning anyhow without respect. But there are some certain species that we enter now. You will respect yourself and respect the pot. So right now, don't fall inside. Don't fall inside. So we're going to put our shrimp, our seasoned shrimp. It's going to make this shrimp, and if there was prawn, make everything taste way better. And then let me stir. So you go and mix your people. Spread abroad. Alright, so we are putting these ones. I don't know about you. We like head of, in short, me, I like head of fish. Head of fish can make me quarrel with you and not talk to you again. Money, me and you, we not quarrel for money. Money not they cause fight for me and anybody. But you see head of fish, don't try me, please. Please don't try. Yeah, so, and this time, I had to put it last because I know one way or the other, even if it's barracuda fish, it not be goat, not be cow, it not go take everlasting, say, cook. So, I'm going to put the next species. The name of this fish keeps escaping me, but if I remember, I will tell you. If I don't remember, you will tell me. We will tell ourselves. Yeah, you can tell us in the comment section, or I will tell you in the comment section. One way or the other, somebody shall tell. You can also blow it as a whistle. This is a space, not take the soup again. That's why I say, get where we go reach, we go respect ourselves. And not go the turn am anyhow. Let the celebrant and his children are the one making noise. There is a noise of game in our sitting room. We added this. So it's time to cover and let it cook. Maybe 10 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes cook on time. That's why when you see that it has evenly boiled, that's really boiled. Like I said, fish does not take so long. Apart from the one we want to use for momoing, we really want it to be very soft. It will not take long. You can cover it, you can leave it open. But I'm just going to cover. When I come back, then we'll add the last two ingredients, which is our periwinkle and our uziza leaf. Alright. Left it for about 10 minutes or a little more. 10 to 15 minutes, and in stirring it. So we're still going to, now we're going to add our periwinkle, and you can see it's very colorful, and periwinkle does not take time to cook. So it's boiling. You can see it's puffing up, it's styling itself. So we're going to finish it off by putting our uziza, and I use frozen one because I bought it. There are some environments that you are and you just can't get things easily, so I got it, I put it in the freezer, and I brought it out now. So we're going to stir it a little. At a point, because of these stirring things, I was nearly tempted to say, why don't I put the uziza first before the fish, so that, but I know that it is quite difficult to stir. This is called end of discussion. The end. I see that my method, funny enough, this is the first time I took that risk of that particular cocoyam method of pouring it in, and it worked. So you see, when it comes to cooking, we know that the tradition should be upheld, but tradition can be beautified. So what I feel I've done to the Rivers people is that I've beautified their culture. And again, I've also been able to show you that whatever you have, use it. I nearly used dried fish. I nearly added into it, but I also advise myself that this pot will still not be big enough. The day you want to eat fisherman soup, whatever you can gather, call it your own fisherman soup. Godliness with contentment, the Bible says, is great king. Alright, do have a blessed time, and it's a beautiful happy birthday to my husband. Bye. Finishing. Alright, come and join us on my husband's birthday, our daddy's birthday.